these are the three items that we use to make our homemade sinkers. And so this is our lead sheet, molding clay, and these are the two molds that we're going to use to make the sinkers, and wire. If you guys are wondering where to get these, we're gonna leave the link down in the description box below, so you guys could order them online. We're gonna start making the mold with the clay for our homemade sinkers. Cut it in half so we can make 2 out of 1. And put it over the mold. Now our molds are ready. You just need to let them dry for 24 hours, or you could put them in the oven on low temperature so they could finish faster. Once they're done, they should look like this. It's really hard and it's ready to be used. So this way you can only make pyramid sinkers, just so you guys know. You just fold the cardboard to the desired shape that you want, which is the triangular shape, as you guys can see. And then you cut it with the scissors once you have your shape. And you can use any type of tape just to hold the cardboard together. Just even out the top. And now you're ready to go. Now we're just gonna use regular sand to support our mold. If you guys want, you could buy it at your local Home Depot, or you could go to the beach to get some sand. We also have the link in the description box below. Now to make the shape, just press it down into the sand. Now that's good. So the third way to make the sinker is to pack the sand really tightly together and use the shape to make the mold. This way it might be a little bit hard, but once you get used to it, it's fine. At the beginning, the sand might start falling apart, but just pack it together tightly whenever it does. Just like that, it's done. Now we are cutting the wires to make the hooks for our weight. You just want to bend them in half once you do, so you could run the line through and tie it. Oh. Now, as you can see, we have all our molds ready. So now we're gonna start cutting the lead sheet in small pieces so we can start melting it.
This is very soft.
Oh wow.
Easy to cut.
make sure it's made out of metal so it doesn't melt. Also, one very important thing, make sure your exhaust is on because there are some bad fumes that come out when you're melting the lead. In open air outside so the fumes don't directly come to you. While we wait for the lead to melt, we're just prepping the molds up by putting the loop onto this small skewer to hold the loop in place. Make sure it is tight on the stick so it doesn't move while you're pouring in the lead.
These all mold are reusable. You can use again and again. It's like this in the center. Now I'm making the spider sinker like this and like this. And this goes in the center like this.
We just finished making all these different types of sinkers. Personally, this is the best for me, and we have a lot of lead left for our next project, which is going to be making a jig head at home.